response to the situation, Ellesmere Mayor Theodore Baxter authorized the City Council to allocate funds to provide space at several local budget hotels for the men and women turned away from the mission. Baxter cited rising housing costs and reduced state funding as reasons for the upsurge in demand for shelter beds, and said that he will shortly go to Sacramento to lobby for increased funding for what he termed a crisis situation. In other news, there was a break-in late this evening at the Santa Barbara Museum of Art. Police confirmed that several articles were stolen from the museum's safe, including documents relevant to the upcoming trial of Capwell Enterprises for negligence in the cancer deaths of several employees.
That just makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
What?
So that's what it was all about. The mysterious phone call. It was all a setup.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't deny it, Sisi. You're the one that had those files stolen.
We really got him this time.
We sure do. These memos are my one-way ticket out of a life of misery.
I don't think we need to exaggerate here. Your life hadn't been all that miserable.
Oh, what do you know about misery? You weren't the one who wasn't able to give Brandon the kind of life he deserved.
Oh, little feller's doing all right.
Yeah, well, now he's gonna do even better. I just wish there was a way to get our hands on Sophia's assets.
Well, as easy as all this came together, I think we could pull off most anything.
You're right. It was awfully easy. I'm surprised how easily Julia gave in.
She didn't have much choice.
Well, she could have said no.
She couldn't risk the headlines. She knows I would have told every paper in the country about her and that sanctimonious priest.
People like Julia make me sick. It's someone who's willing to give up almost anything to protect their principles.
Oh, that's true. How come she turned those over to us?
Oh, she had to save Father Michael's, collar. I do think she has something going for that man.
Augusta's gonna stay with Samantha.
I can't tell you how much I appreciate this.
Look, what I'm really worried about right now is Cruz. I don't think he should be alone out there with Zach.
That's the way he wants it. He's worried about the baby. But when he does corner Zach, he's got to have some information to break Zach down.
About Zach's sister?
Whatever we can find.
You don't know for certain when she died, how she died, anything, do you?
No, but he got a picture of his sister right next to Eden's down in his basement. That's where I sent Heather. She's still not back. Trying to figure out what place his sister's got in all of this. I don't know. But we got to come up with some information to give Cruz. Still not back.
All right, come on, let's go.
Let's go. Did you shoot me?
You really think she's got a thing with that priest?
Oh, I think that's pretty obvious. Why, does it bother you?
Why should it?
It shouldn't. I just thought that maybe it was starting to get under your skin.
No, nothing gets under my skin. I don't mind things getting, like, on top of my skin. Like your skin.
You're so bad.
Yeah, it's kind of refreshing, isn't it?
Kind of. Now, what was all that about?
Oh, whooping Sisi kind of whoops my blood.
Know what you mean?
Maybe we ought to get out of these clothes. What do you think?
I think that's a good idea.
I don't know anything about that break-in.
Oh, stop it. I'm not a fool.
I swear to you.
You swear to me. You bet you'd swear to me. You'd swear anything to me, and I think you'd stoop so low that you would do anything, including using your own daughter's grief as an alibi.
What are you talking about?
Worked out perfectly, didn't it? Who in the world would accuse you of stealing those files when you were here all night?
Obviously, the woman I thought loved me. How the hell can you accuse me of using what's happening to her?
I don't know what to think about you anymore. If I had any self-respect, I'd call the police.
And tell them what? To come and arrest me?
I detest what you've done.
I haven't done anything wrong. You give me an hour and I'll prove it.
Oh, now you're going to leave. Is that it?
Well, you're not willing to believe me? Yes.
Oh, this is just perfect. Your daughter is upstairs, half out of her mind with grief because someone stole her baby. Some madman. And now you're going to leave her in this state so you can fix a lawsuit against your own company.
Damn it, you stop it. Stop it now. I am tired. I am tired of these accusations.
Why don't you quit hiding? Why don't you face up to what you've done and quit trying to get around the law?
Do you know what it's doing to me that you accuse me of this? Do you know what it makes me feel like? You have any idea?
What do you think you're making me feel like? Every move you make, everything you do makes me more and more suspicious of you.
You'll see how wrong you are this time.
I can't believe you're walking out on Eden.
I'm not walking out. I'm taking an hour off. You give me no choice.
Don't blame this on me.
When I come back with the truth, you'll understand.
Cross-reference these before pulling them, so if there's anything on Claire Kelton, we should find them in these files. Shouldn't you have heard from Cruz by now?
I hope to, but I'm not that concerned. He said he wasn't going to move in on Zach until he thought that Zach was close to the baby.
This is a nightmare.
I know. You're incredible.
What?
I drag you over here at 3 o'clock in the morning. A wild goose chase, and you're just digging in with total passion.
Michael, anyone would do this in my position.
Now, there are a lot of people that would just turn their back on it. I know most DAs would have. Say it was a crazy idea. But there you are, doing your best.
Cruz and Eden are my friends. And after what that man did to me, I'm gonna nail him.
Whatever your motives are, I can't tell you how much I appreciate this.
Just keep looking through those printouts for anything on Claire Kelton. Are you sure she's not married or was never married?
I'm not positive, but Heather didn't think so. If she's married, does that mean we're not going to find anything about her in here?
We should. I'll cross-reference Kelton in as a maiden name, so it might just take a little longer.
You think of everything. I should have known that I could count on you.
Thanks.
I just want you to know that you can always count on me, too.
What, you crazy? What's it to you, Doc? You scared?
No. I'm afraid of you.
Oh, that's right, I forgot. You're only afraid of women.
All right. Don't move, I swear to God.
No, you will, you coward! You're gonna die.
Nothing. How about you?
Not so far.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You just seem so... You've been so quiet. Are you nervous about something?
No, I'm just afraid I'm gonna wipe out everything in this computer and wipe out all of Santa Barbara's legal systems. I don't even know how to work this thing, this mainframe.
Are you sure that's all it is?
Yes, of course that's all it is.
You're not hiding something from me, are you?
Why would I hide anything from you, Michael?
Look. There. No. Back. There.
Claire Kelton.
Yeah, that's got to be it. The data all matches. That's his sister. What else can you access? The date she died, where she's buried?
Oh, my God, she's not dead.
There's got to be a mistake, right?
No mistake. They update these things every day.
Why would Zach say his sister's dead if she's not dead?
This doesn't make any sense.
It's got to mean something.
Here. There's no address, but there's a telephone number.
What is it, Boston?
Oh, it's an 805. It can't be too far. You got it?
805.
What?
It's an answering machine from the Ocean View Sanitarium.
Do you think that's why he said she was dead? Because he was ashamed she was in a sanitarium?
I don't know, but I'm gonna find out.
I'm going with you.
I want to do this. Long time.
Since you raped my wife.
Shut up.
You think I don't know about you?
You don't know about me. You don't know anything about me.
Everybody knows about your little problems after
I said, shut up!
Poor Dr. Kelton can't pull the trigger without a mask on! What's the matter? Not dark enough for you?
Now! You pathetic, spineless bastard, you listen to me? You're gonna tell me what you did with my little girl. Go to hell! Where? Girl.
There. Didn't you ever learn how to knock?
What the hell is going on here?
Oh, if you need an explanation, Sisi, you're even more senile than I thought.
You stay out of this.
Oh, don't come into my house and start ordering me around.
I don't even know why I'm surprised you'd happen to bed with the first man who came along.
Well, it's not a very flattering portrait of your firstborn.
Or me.
I want to talk to you alone.
Well, I can't very well order a lady out of her own living room, and since I'm obviously not dressed to move...
I want to know about the stolen memos, Mason.
I believe I said we'd discuss this at breakfast.
Now!
Since it's
Ken,
obviously too early for that, why don't you come back around 11?
Answer now. Do you understand me? Now.
You want a straight answer, Sisi? You're going to come in here and you're going to give people orders? Why do you always think you can get your way by bullying people?
I told you to shut up.
See what I mean?
Now, I'm not going to wait until morning, Mason. If you don't have those memos...
I have the memos. See you at breakfast.
Oh, I guess eggs Benedict? No, that might have too much cholesterol. What do you think?
All right, son, look, all right, you got the memos. I'm glad you got them. I really am. Why don't you just turn them over to me? It's safer that way, huh?
Oh, Sisi, you've got to be kidding.
Don't worry, Dad. Those memos are in a safe place where nobody will ever find them.
Where?
There he goes again. Don't you see the writing on the wall?
Gina, you've had too much to drink. I'll talk to you in the morning, Dad.
And then he'll have plenty to say.
Mason, I don't know what you're planning to
Oh,
do.
come on, Sisi. You're even stupider than I thought.
If she has somehow talked you into turning those memos against me, I think you're making a very big mistake.
Good night, Dad.
Oh, don't...
We really appreciate
I know all about that. You got 15 minutes.
Well, we might need more time than
Look,
that.
I shouldn't even be bringing her down here at this hour, and I wouldn't be if Miss Wainwright wasn't the DA.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
15 minutes. 4 o'clock in the morning.
I really do want to apologize for the hour, Miss Kelton.
Don't worry. Don't pay any attention to Walter. He's always grumpy, day and night.
Well, it was really kind of you to agree to talk to us at this hour.
I get so few visitors. It's very nice to entertain.
I'm sure most of them don't drag you out of bed.
I wasn't sleeping anyway. I've been having a little trouble sleeping.
Bad dreams?
Why would you say that?
Well, I've been having bad dreams myself. Sometimes they keep me from going back to sleep.
I don't have bad dreams. I don't have a reason to.
You're probably wondering why we're here.
I thought perhaps that
What?
you... Tell me? See, I don't
don't really belong here. I keep thinking there's somebody out there who knows that who's going to help me get out.
What about Zach?
Zach?
You were saying you didn't get too many visitors. What about Zach?
Well, I don't know. I'm in this place.
Could you really try to think? It's very important.
How long has it been?
Everything outside is so important. But in here, Zach and I have been separated for a long time.
About how long?
Oh, I don't know. Things just haven't worked out.
He is your brother.
Of course. I still don't remember exactly when I saw him the last time, though.
What did you mean by, things just didn't work out?
That didn't mean anything. I just haven't seen him.
Claire, didn't you get along with Zach?
Of course I got along with him. I loved him. He loved me.
Yes, Claire, I understand that. It just seems that Zach is...
Suddenly I'm feeling a little tired. I think... Excuse me, I'm afraid I'm going to have to cut our little visit short. I'm sorry, I need to go to sleep.
Claire, please, this is very important.
I already told you.
Zach needs your help.
I can't help him. No. There's nothing I can do for him.
No, you can't help us.
No, see, he doesn't listen to me. I tried to help him once before. He wouldn't listen to me then. And now it's too late. I know, it's too late. I told him it's too late. It's too late. It's too late.
Perhaps I haven't made myself clear. If you don't tell me what I want to know, you're not going to leave this room.
Now, what are you going to do, huh? You can't tell anything to me. You do, and you'll never find your baby.
All right. You got the right to remain silent. If you give up the right to remain silent, anything you say can and will be held against you in a court of... You have the right to speak to an attorney and to have an attorney present during questioning. If you so desire and cannot afford one, an attorney will be appointed for you free of charge. You understand each of these rights as I have explained them to you?
And now back to the Emmy Award-winning Santa Barbara.
Eating asleep?
I hope so.
I just came from seeing Meyson.
Not now. I don't want to hear it. Not now. Not in this house. Not with everything that's going on.
My son just turned on me. And don't you shut me out as well.
He stole the files.
Yes?
And you're expecting me to believe you didn't put him up to this dirty work?
I just came from Gina's. He happened to be with her.
What was he doing there this late? Gina and Meyson.
He stole the memos, and he's planning to use them against me.
He told you that?
He won't say anything until tomorrow, but it's obvious what's going on. He and Gina are out to destroy me. I can't believe my own son would betray me. Why would he do it? Why?
Maybe because he's always felt betrayed.
Damn it, I don't need that now. I don't need it from you. I gave him everything. I gave the boy everything. I knew what to give him.
Obviously didn't give him enough. You never even talked to him when he was a kid.
I tried to talk to him. I damn well tried. He didn't know what he wanted. He didn't know where he wanted to go. All I could do was try to show him the way and push him along.
That's right, Sisi. You didn't help him. You pushed him into what you wanted him to do, what you thought was right for him, and you never listened to him.
You were there, too. What the hell did you do to help?
Obviously not enough. But I'm willing to accept the responsibility for the way Meyson turned out. What about you, Sisi?
Claire, you said that you tried to help Zach, but he wouldn't listen. What were you trying to help him with?
Nothing.
Please, help us.
Said it was nothing. It was a long time ago. Doesn't matter now. I've got to go. I'm very tired.
Claire, what happened to Zach?
He broke my heart. What do you want? What do you want from me? Why do you keep bringing this stuff about the past? It doesn't matter anymore.
We don't want to upset you.
Yeah, you have.
Would you want to see Zach right now if you could? Just if you could.
Oh, no, he's here. He can't be
It's
here.
all right.
He can't come here.
It's all right.
Can't. You get him away from me.
Claire,
you get him away from me.
Claire, he's not here.
Claire, wait!
I don't think I understand what just happened here.
Neither do I.
She's scared to death of her own brother.
Wouldn't you be if Zach were your brother?
Not if I didn't know what he was.
Do you think she knew about the race?
Why else would she be so terrified of him?
I don't know. It was odd. It was though she was pretty normal at first until we started pressing her about Zach.
Maybe he's the reason that she's in here.
Well, did you notice it was like she was talking about two different Zachs?
Yeah.
It was though the one person is her brother, but the other person is somebody that she had a very different relationship
Did you
with.
hear her? When she said we just couldn't work it out.
Yeah.
Our relationship seems like it was incestuous.
We're going to answer a lot of questions.
Oh.
But I think it went even further.
How?
Knowing what we know about Zach and seeing the way she reacted to the thought of seeing him again, I think he raped his own sister.
Hey! Hey. Get up! Hey. Talk to me, you... Talk to me, man! Oh, you think I'm ever gonna tell you where she is? Yes! Don't you understand? I'm gonna kill you.
Having problems with your watch, Dad? I thought I said 11
I don't
o'clock.
care what you said, Meyson. I want to know what's going on now.
Well, right now, I'm relaxing and having a cigar.
Look, don't play games with me. I'm not going to wait for the morning for an explanation of what is happening.
Pressure getting to you, Dad?
Are you setting me up?
Oh, that's why you've done so well in business. You have such keen powers of deduction.
What is it you want?
$10 million.
What?
You heard me. $10 million.
This is about money? All this you are doing to me is about money?
Is that what you think?
Well, it's a little obvious, yes.
No. What's obvious is that you're even more unaware of your shortcomings than I had imagined.
Now, why don't you explain it to me?
I have a better idea. Why don't you go home and make a list of all the reasons you think I might be doing this, and then we'll compare notes at breakfast.
Damn it. My son, if you're picking a fight with me, you're picking on the wrong man.
Ooh, I was wondering when the threats would begin.
I won't allow you to do this, Mason. I don't even know how you can treat your own father this way. I really don't understand this.
Your own father? Well, that may be your best line of the night. Why don't you think how you've treated your own son all these years?
I did my best.
Your best was garbage.
I gave you everything.
You shoved things at me and tried to turn me into a replica of yourself, but I never quite measured up, did I, Dad?
Oh, I wanted what's best for you.
You only wanted what you wanted. That's all that ever mattered to you. You never cared what I wanted or what I thought.
You never bothered to tell me.
What? That I hated you? I did, you know. As far back as I can remember, I hated you for shoving me around, for criticizing me whenever I didn't perform the way you expected, and for hating me.
I never hated you.
Wrong. You hated me because I was never good enough.
It's a lie, Mason.
Don't you realize it even now? The only thing that ever mattered to you is how anyone or anything affected you.
You know that's not true, Walt. The only thing I ever care about is my family, so...
I was your family, and I meant nothing to you. Kelly, Eden, Ted, they somehow became part of your enormous ego. That's the only reason you cared for them.
No, it's not. I love them all.
There's no room for love in your world, Dad. Don't you understand that? That's why you drive everyone away. That's why you drove Sophia away. Because any caring or loving or understanding has to be on your terms and your terms still.
Yes, stop it all.
No. You wanted to hear this, Dad, so you're gonna listen. Because you didn't listen to me for 30 years. You said you wanted to do what was best for me, but what you did was ruin my life. So now I'm gonna do my best to ruin yours.
Everything we've tried to do, all that patching up that we went through, that was just a ruse, isn't it?
I'll wake up and smell the roses, Dad. I gave up caring whether or not you loved me a long time ago.
You don't know what you're saying, son.
Oh, I know it by heart, Dad. Would you like me to repeat any of it? God knows I've said it to myself often enough over the years.
Make amends?
Nothing to amend, old man.
Son, we can still...
Don't call me son.
It's all Gina's fault. The whole thing is Gina's fault.
That's just like you, to blame it on somebody else. You're the only one responsible for this, Dad. You did it. So now you're going to pay for it with the only thing you really care about. Cold, hard cash. It'll be a nice, clean, impersonal deal. A great deal. Would have cost you a lot more in court, Dad. You might have even gone to jail. And as much as I would have enjoyed that, I'd much rather have your money in my bank.
It's not a damn thing to do with money. Because I don't give a damn about money, and you know it.
Ha!
Okay. I found out how you feel. Finally. Give me another shot. We'll make it.
One more shot. That's just like you, Dad. You scream and bellyache for a week, and then when it's too late, you start to sniffle and cry.
No, I'm not crying.
Well, you're what? You're sorry for being such a miserable human being? Maybe for emotionally abusing every member of your family? Or are you just angry, Dad? That's your trademark.
No, son, I'm ashamed. Ashamed for not seeing what was happening.
Well, that's a start. But you saw what you wanted to see.
Look, Mason, I have never been very good at expressing my emotions before, you know.
Except anger. You were always good at anger, Dad.
I did my best for you. I tried to do my best.
Then why did you try to crush me?
I didn't.
Oh, yes, you did. You tried to turn me into an exact replica of you. I'm nothing but a byproduct of you, Dad. like sewage from a chemical plant. You did this, Dad. It's all your fault. I'm just a perverted image of you.
Oh, my God.
I don't think even he can help you now, Dad.
Excuse me?
I love the biblical reference.
Who said he was going to call you?
Yeah, I know, but communications are obviously down right now, and I have to get this information to him as soon as possible.
What if he calls you here?
Well, you tell him about it, or you... If he calls Eden, tell Eden, have Cruz call you, and then you tell him.
I don't know if it's a good idea that you should be going anyway. I mean, how are you even going to find him?
Well, I know where he was last time he called, and I'll track him from there.
Well, you've obviously made up your mind.
Yes, I have. And there's obviously something else that's still bothering you.
No, there's not. I'm fine.
I don't believe that, and if you don't tell me, it's just going to be gnawing at me the whole time I'm gone.
Michael, it's nothing. It's really just been a long night.
Well, I can't deny that.
You better get going if you're going to find him.
Good. Thanks.
Be careful.
I should think you'd be happy to give me those memos for Father Michael's sake.
What are you talking about, Meyson?
I'm talking about a priest who succumbs to the weakness of the flesh. I know all about you two.
You don't know anything.
And the thing that makes it so painful for me, Julia, is that I didn't hear about it. I saw it with my own eyes. You can imagine how it broke my heart. I was hoping to overlook it, but...
You're crazy.
Save your breath and think. Think what it'll do to your reputations. You'll certainly be drummed out of the DA's office, and he'll certainly be excommunicated or exorcised or whatever they do to priests who fall off the wagon.
You are completely out of your mind.
This is right up Lydia Saunders' alley. And if she's not interested, then I'm sure the rags could make some very creative headlines out of it.
I'll deny it.
Yeah, you may. But what about Father Michael? What will he say when he's questioned by Lydia Saunders, or maybe even the Pope? Now, I don't have much use for the man, but I think he'll tell the truth. So what's it gonna be, Julia? Do I get the memos?
What did you do with my little girl?
Tonight, they look like other kids, but they're not. Most will not reach the age of 6. Children born to mothers with AIDS. An epidemic. I'm Tom Brokaw. Join me on NBC Nightly News.
And later tonight, Cupid takes the form of a furry, fast-talking alien as Alf gets a date for Lynn. Then it's a hair-raising episode of The Hogan Family when David becomes terrified of growing bald. Tonight